Here is a fun and relatively simple landscape that you can try painting to practice painting light in watercolor. You also get great practice painting trees as well. Here's the reference photo. You're welcome to screenshot it and use it for your painting. I'm starting with a lighter yellow color, mixing together yellow and a little bit of brown. Then using a big brush, cover the entire paper with water, then drop in that yellow color in the top fourth of the paper. And I'm leaving a little blank space in there too to show where the sun is shining through. You can tilt your paper in different directions to gently blend all of that together, then let it dry completely. For our next layer, we need a light yellow. I'm using lemon yellow, and then we need an orange color. I mixed together lemon yellow and alizarin crimson for this color. Then back on our dry paper, we're going to start adding our first layer. So we're going to add a little mountain range in the distance there, starting with that yellow and then moving to the orange as we get further down the paper. And you can gently blend those colors together while they're still wet. Let that dry completely and then add a little bit of brown and some red into that orange color to darken it. Then we can add our second layer. I'm using a smaller brush and some vertical strokes to look like distant trees. Then I'm using a detail brush to add some more distinct trees that are sticking up from this layer. These are just short vertical lines with kind of zigzag branches going down them. And I'm just doing the same thing all the way across the page, adding those trees as I go. And once I've finished with the outline, I use that same color to fill in all the way to the bottom of the page. I did add a little bit of blue and brown once I got toward the bottom. Let that dry completely, and then we're going to make an even darker color, adding in more brown and more red. And we'll start painting our close-up trees. For these, you can use the reference photo and follow that a little bit more exactly than I did. Or you can paint trees how you like, and so I just painted a few trees how I usually like to paint them. So I start with a vertical line for the trunk and then go back and forth down the tree, adding those branches that kind of swoop upward a little bit. Once you've added as many trees as you like using this color, we're going to darken it one more time. So I'm adding even more brown and a little bit of blue to make a really dark brown. And then I'm switching to a smaller detail brush to add some more distinct trees in the very foreground. So I'm using a very similar strategy, but just adding a little bit more detail to the branches. And again, feel free to add as many or as few of these as you like. Once you're done, take off the tape, sign and date your painting so you know when you did it, and admire your work. And here is my final painting. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and thanks for watching.